UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get, because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
And as we move along, it's Brooke Henderson on top of things. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Oh, almost went in. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. It's tracking. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And after that effort, they've now moved into second place behind our leader, Brooke Henderson.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Like the look of this one. A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Currently at -3 for the event. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? And that should secure the par on this one. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Ooh. And this putt to move into a share of first. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Oh, well done. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He shares top spot. Attaboy, good shot. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Looking good so far.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The par 4 7th, a little dogleg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Well, this should find the short grass. And he's down there.
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This is their look at birdie.
9 feet to the cup.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
I don't mind the look of this. Well, that'll play.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. This one's dialed in. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that will take him to 6 under. It's Brooke Henderson coming off a birdie on her last hole, and that will take her to 2 shots off the lead.
And that will definitely get the attention of our leader coming to these final holes.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. What a recovery. Almost hold it. Lining up the birdie putt here.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them. That one was fired out of a cannon.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a pretty handy shot. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Looking really good.
Oh, so close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, we'll take that. Leading by 3 strokes now. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Oh, I thought that one was going in. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Looking good.
Solid par putt, that. He sits in first position. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, that was pure. What's in front of them, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. That's nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, what a stroke. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's begin the 14th.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Yeah, a quality shot, that. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
That was a gallant attempt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Club up. I like this play.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Oh, nice little sand shot there. Came real close. Putting for par. The putt drops, so now 9 under, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
That should set up another chance. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
They thought leaving the flagstick in would help them, and they thought wrong.
Easy par, that. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Well, that shot took some serious skill. Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Now at -9 for the day. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all.
This is tracking.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry.
That dog will hunt.
Rich, a little bit of undulation change here at the opening hole.
The approach shot to this first hole, Luke. Green sits above you ever so slightly, but this green does pitch significantly from back to front.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. It's a little wayward.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Getting ready to play their third. Wow. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Nicely done.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Opting for the 5-wood. Is that right? I think so. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Not quite on the dance floor, Luke, but I love the position they're in for their third.
Oh, that's a sensational moment. Mark that down as a highlight today. And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Just a short putt remaining here. He finds himself in a share of 11th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yep, this is lovely. Well, that's an extra life in the bank, finding the green from there.
Putting for birdie here. Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
There it is. Currently 1 under for the round. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. I like the look of this. Oh, that's a ripper. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Setting up here with a very long putt. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. That ball looked a little thirsty. Getting ready to play their third. Only 2 shots off the pace. Opting for the 5-iron. Can they get a little ground draw here? Outstanding approach shot. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And back to the play, shall we? Just a 4-footer remaining. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Rich, one of the great par 5s in all of golf is the 6th hole here at Pebble.
It is. It's one of these par 5s that you think I can take advantage of it because it's not that long. However, though, you can mess it up as easy as any other hole on this prestigious layout. The 6th is a beautiful but difficult par 5.
Well struck. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. That's frustrating. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Better than most.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. He finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We head across to the par 3 7th, and we always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Going with the 6-iron here. Is that what they had in mind?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Whew. Came close with that chip. And he needs this to save par.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Opting for the 9-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Handy effort, that one. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par now. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
2 down, 9 to go. I gotta say, I like this player's chances.
Yeah, that one will play. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
Justin Rose now. And back to the course with the live action.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, He'll move to 4 under par. The Spaniard, John Rahm, currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on. Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
An opportunity for a birdie here. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 5 under. And after that hole, this player is currently tied at the top of the leaderboard alongside the ever-present Colin Morikawa. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
That's disappointing.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently tied for the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Looking good. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Not bad. Now 4 under par in a share of second spot. This looks to be heading to the green. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This one's for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This 3rd shot gets awfully tricky.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Is currently tied for the lead. That's a good-looking shot there. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And now over to Justin Rose.
coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Pretty good shot there.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, absolutely flushed. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, nice looking putt. That will drop and it will extend the lead.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any different direction down the stretch.
Rich, the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going down? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. Gotta try and save the par here.
That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Chance to move to 8 under here.
This really looks good.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Not a bad line, this. Well, you can start etching that name into the wall of champions, forever etched in history here at Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am champion. Well played.
And no better feeling, Luke, than to win on this classic layout. Pebble Beach Golf Links, a victory they will surely remember for the rest of their days.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. Go on, get in the hole. Oh, well played.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Currently 1 under for the event. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. That's a high caliber shot. And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
That's a golf shot.
Pretty much guarantees a birdie for this player.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And here we are with the third shot. It's time to check on the leaderboard. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. This shot here from about 240 yards. Going with a 3-wood here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play. Getting ready to play their third. Ooh. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Leading by a shot after that hole. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That should find the surface. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary? He's tracking.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. That's a little untidy. And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nice line. Yeah, you'll take that. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And tidy looking shot, that one.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? He has this putt to save his par. This looks good. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This has eyes for the hole. That looked good for a long time, didn't it? Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard, that effort. Finishing hole of the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green. It's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Putting for birdie. Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Tied at the top, Rich, with the back nine here left today.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Playing from around 110 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Well played, mate. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Okay, steady now. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And now that finds him in first place. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. That's well played. Pin high. A birdie putt awaits. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well played. And that will take him to 7 under. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Leading by a couple after that hole. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for birdie here to really ignite your charge. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
8 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
And that's 8 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 8-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 15th. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Outstanding shot, high quality. And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
7 feet to the cup.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle. Yeah, this is looking nice.
For eagle!
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green and a chorus of boos will ring out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. And this will give reason for the crowd to go absolutely bonkers here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here, 29 feet.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Lovely shot. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Currently in first position. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get up the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Around 110 yards to go. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament.
This one's tracking.
And that caps off a fabulous week by this player in Phoenix. They are your Waste Management Open champion.
And calming their nerves in the process, Luke. Playing in front of some 650,000 fans this week. That was impressive.
And Rich, they did it. A slim lead going into that back nine, and yet they pulled out the win.
This player stepped up when they needed it the most. That part of it is probably the most impressive thing to me, how they kept everybody else at bay.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.